Well, the past couple weeks we've been talking about being people of the Spirit. Pastor Kent this past week encouraged us to pray like John Stott prayed, to ask God to give us more of the fruits of the Spirit each and every day. And so I hope you've been doing that. I hope that's a helpful prayer for you. But we're going to continue to look at the fruits of the Spirit this Sunday. And, I was starting to think about the fruits of the Spirit, and some of them come really easy to some of us. And some of them come really easy to others of us. Just like in school, there are certain subjects that people have a really easy time with. Somebody might be really good at science or math or reading or PE, but the same person who's good at science isn't necessarily good at reading, and the person who's good at PE isn't necessarily good at science, and vice versa, and whatever else. And it made me think about the fruits of the Spirit, how sometimes we make this list in our minds of I need this, and this, and if I check all these boxes, then I'm filled with the Holy Spirit. But that's not what we see in the Bible. In fact, we just see this list as a guideline of Paul saying, hey guys, here are the fruits of the Spirit. These are the things that Jesus embodied. These are the things that Christians should embody, that God embodies. And so we should strive to be more like these things. We're not going to be loving and joyful and peaceable and kind and self-controlled and gentle all at the same time. I mean, we might be, and that might be a really great day for us, but I would bet if you're like me, there are some days where you might be really, really joyful about something, but as soon as somebody cuts you off on the road, you're not very kind back to them, and that joy is just sucked and drained out of your life. And so it's a reminder for us that the fruits of the Spirit is really something that we have to work on every single day. And some days when we have a lot more joy than another day, it doesn't mean that we've failed at gaining more fruits of the Spirit, but what it means is that day God has given us more joy because there's something that we needed some extra joy for. Or he gave us some extra love to give because he knew there was somebody in our lives that we needed to show love to. Or he gave us more self-control to deal with a situation that was coming up. See, the fruits of the Spirit are a little bit more fluid than just this. Sometimes God and sometimes the Holy Spirit gives us more to deal with certain situations. So if you're making a list in your mind of where you're at with the fruits of the Spirit, don't create this ultimate list that you have to meet, but rather see this as a guideline of what God has given you and what we can strive for.